Today we are at Ivybridge Community College for our third year of Culture Fest. So it's a day where we celebrate culture, but also an opportunity to collaborate with local organisations and to educate and to share stories and to share resources. It's important to celebrate and educate on culture because culture makes up our society. I think it's very important, especially in places where we may not see a lot of diversity, but there are a lot of stories that have been untold and a lot of people that may feel that they don't feel represented or understood. So I feel that the more that we educate and share those stories, I feel that it actually has a wider representation of multiculturalism and what that actually means, not just in the UK, but more specifically in Plymouth and Devon and Cornwall. So it's very important. So specifically with Ivybridge, I feel that it provides an opportunity for young people to feel seen, heard and understood. The reason why I think it's important in the Southwest in terms of culture, I think is that the fact that we have so many new faces coming into the cities, not just in Plymouth, but Devon and Cornwall. And again, I think it's good for us to have an understanding of that because we're in a position now where there's so much information and a lot of that is misinformation. And with that, it has a very negative impact on a lot of those people and lives. And I feel that the more that we have educative sessions, the more that we can celebrate, the more that we can disband that information, the more that we can kind of promote positive and connection and unity. I think that it provides a base level of understanding where people can feel empowered, but also as well, not just to hold themselves accountable, but hold each other accountable as well. So today we were able to work with a lot of organisations that we've had the pleasure of collaborating with for years. So we've had Hannah Jordan from Plymouth Devon Racial Equality Council. We've also had Josie from Plymouth City Council, as well as Don Spencer, who runs his own catering company, does amazing work in the city. And today was just about, again, sharing resources and educating on different things around identity, around bias, around privilege, and what that looks like, how it shows up, and how we can challenge that, as well as just sharing stories, because I think it's very, very important that stories are put to the forefront, because that's what I think people resonate with the most. They engage really well. This is our third year, and it's been very, very successful, thanks to the help of Derby Ball as well, who has been a very, very big advocate for kind of continuing this work. And yeah, the students, I think it's just something new. And I think, you know, when I speak to a lot of students in general, when they see these things happening, they see themselves in a lot of the stuff that we do. And I think that's really, really important. So they've definitely engaged with it really well. Well, definitely, because the club and the trust represents the community. We are the community. The power of the badge is very, very important, especially the power of collaboration, the power of being proactive and actually working very closely with our communities, and that's something that we have been doing as part of our day-to-day. I think it's really important that we highlight that in the work that we do in schools in particular, because again it just shows that not just in schools but also if you go out into the communities you can see how powerful collaboration is, and I think it's very, very important that we continue to show those, just show the understanding but also show the connection between what we do in the club but also what we do in schools and the community as well.
I think Culture Fest is so important, especially growing up down here in the Southwest where you've got a lot of white people and not a lot of people from the global majority. It's really important that we have these days to sort of learn about different cultures and sort of different experiences that people may have even living in the Southwest. Everyone has a different experience living down here, especially if you're from the global majority, and Culture Fest really helps to highlight that. I started working with Kadus 3 years ago now, and throughout those 3 years we've really sort of tried to champion the global majority, and we've really tried to improve things in the school. And I'm really glad to say that things certainly have improved, and Culture Fest is sort of a culmination of all of our hard work and all of our effort to sort of show people, like, here we are, like, from the global majority, and this is what we're doing. We want you to sort of experience the same things that we're experiencing. It's been really, really exciting to see where we started like 3 years ago when I was in year 11 to now, like being in year 13, and how much it's grown and how many people we've involved and sort of all the people we've brought into the school and the food and everything. It's been really exciting. I think that really the key message that we want everyone to take away is to respect everyone, to respect all cultures, to respect everyone from different backgrounds and everything. It's all about respect, and if you start with respect you really can't go wrong.